Welcome back to Power Ranger Shadow Omens episode 24. I was doing so good. I don't remember. It's 24. It has to be. Last time, I'm almost certain it's 24.
I thought the one that you posted on the channel was 24. I could.
Oh, definitely not.
Nope, that was 21.
Okay, I don't know.
Last time, my lovely people had their aftermath from everything that happened with Red Friday, and we have Adam taking on the vigilante role.
You know it, ayo.
As the shadow omen of the night. Everyone else has suspended their ranger duties in for due to the barbaric new Lieutenant Dixon. And we met our lovely new Kaizen, Chris, with his lovely yokai that everyone loves and totally doesn't hate.
You can literally go choke on a dick for all I care.
way more pretentious Kiku, honestly.
Like Devin makes a comment. It's just the subtitles is just boos and hisses. God.
Everyone
Me up, right?
Everyone loves all our yokai, especially Konami. Best girl.
Neutral face intensifies.
But we left off with Chris at the Silver Lining, thinking that it went well, and the rest walking off to do the rest of their nighttime shenanigans since it is late. We will skip to the next morning, however, and let's start with Adam. Since you're more of a night owl now with everything, how does your morning consist of? Would you just be sleeping, or like do you actually still wake up like early and just get like really little sleep, or?
I would say he's still, I think, freelance at the Silver Tongue. He wakes up around like 8 in the morning. 8, at least like latest is 10. Like he still wakes up pretty early, and like tries to begin his day like normal. And just tries to and gets into work usually like whenever he can, like on time and stuff. As much as one can while having a like secret identity, like becoming a vigilante at night type of deal. That's as much as one can.
Yes.
Hard quote unquote with secret.
Yeah. It's just it's so hard. It's so hard, you know. Peter was only able to do it for so long, you know.
Like I don't see how Peter Parker can do this type of stuff. Like,
He can't.
like week 3 or week 2 of like figuring this, trying to do this is like on is
Everything has shown we can barely handle it.
yeah. Was it like week 2 is like Adam's like is tired. He's trying to figure out how to do this type of deal.
For sure. Yeah, so let's we'll zoom in here at the silver tongue with your boss, Mr. Franklin walks up to you. He's a big rugged man, caramel skin, big belly, walks around with a cigar in his mouth all the time. And he walks up to your little makeshift cubicle, which he gave you, by the way. Like, just what is called your desk is just like a grade school like desk that like a student would have, with like the cubby that's like under like the inside.
Oh yeah.
And then you have like this just really awkward just steel chair, like foldable steel chair, as like your computer chair. and you're just like located in the most awkward spot, and you're just always hearing the machines of like the printer and clickety clacketing of other people. So like it's really hard to get your peace and quiet. He comes tumbling in, waddling over to your station, and drops a stack of papers. Here's your new assignment.
I pick it up. What is it, Mr. Franklin?
He blows smoke into your face.
I kind of like close my eyes and kind of like. I think Ichiba like goes in front of my face and begins to like waft it out of me as best he can, even though he's like an incorporeal ghost type thing.
He's just like, because yeah. And he's like, I need you to get on the case of the golden streak.
I actually got some pictures of the golden streak. Do you want to see them?
You did.
Yeah. I take out my camera, like cycle through the pictures of like I've taken of Konami.
He squints and takes a look at your pictures. He's like, so you're telling me that this new phenomena is a woman?
Yes.
He squints harder at your camera again. That just looks like some cosplay character.
But sir, it is. I was there on scene.
He takes another puff, blows in your face. Now listen. I understand you're trying to make your name here, but I need real good stuff here. And this is not gonna fly. No one's gonna buy this cosplay foam sword swinging angel blondie.
Fine. What else? What can they prove it? Like, do you want to see in action? Is that what you want?
Well, yeah. I need some real proof. And that will get us on the market. That would make headlines.
You want pictures of the gold streak? Okay.
And
yeah, yes.
your little project that I know you keep trying to sell to me, what is it, the green spandex guy?
The green Shadow Omen Power Ranger.
Yeah, him. I'm sorry to say, but like, that's not really getting a lot of views. It's not getting a lot of attention.
But sir, he goes out at night and helps people, helps the little man.
That's good and all, but that doesn't help business. No one cares about that.
Even before Red Friday, he was helping out people. He was helping out the city, if you remember.
Yeah, with the other colorful freaks. Where have they been? Nowhere.
Well, at least he's around helping.
With the ban on Power Ranger stuff around the city, I don't think it's good for our image to be advertising a vigilante, a menace.
Then what's the gold streak? A menace or a hero?
Well,
He's also a vigilante.
Well, this streak is doing some good work, and it's giving us a lot of attention. So that is what we need, and that is what we're getting.
Like Alan was like closing his eyes, like he's trying to like calm himself type deal. Like what if I like? Well, his eyes are closed. What if I can get both the Ghost Streak and the Shadow Omen Ranger together in a picture in action? Then will you like? Then will you push the Power Ranger stuff that I give you?
He takes a big puff from his cigar, blowing it out into the air around you. If you could give me some genuine, good photos of your Power Ranger fella and our golden streak, then we'll see what happens. But they better be good pictures.
Yes, sir. That will be great.
It's like, better not disappoint. And he turns on his feet and walks away, and you just hear him muttering like, "This is why I can't give up my cigars."
Oh, like before, like as he leaves. Oh wait, sir, I got some landscape. Oh, okay. He just leaves. Like, oh, it's like Alan stops like mid sentence type. Just like, okay, I'll stop.
Yeah, he just walks off, just puffing more of his cigar, just contemplating his stress levels.
Alan like sits back down and just like rubs his face and everything to like relieve stress type deal, and just begins working on his computer.
You between all the and like the printing and like the clickety clacketing of your laptop and all the other machines around you, you just hear boss, that went well, right?
Yeah, at least he might push us forward if we get the right streak.
Yeah.
I mean, Konami.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just make sure we get some good pictures, I guess. Man, I don't even have lungs, but I think I'm gonna start getting some bronchitis from this guy.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this stressful. Honestly, I thought it would be more of a smooth ride, but guess not.
Well, let's hope that we get some good action tonight, I suppose.
Yeah, hopefully nothing messes up.
We can only hope.
Only hope. Yeah. And then he gets to work on his on this article slash Photoshop, not photo editing of like his pictures and stuff.
As you see in the background through like the glass like wall, Ichibot hovers over and sits himself down on the printer and starts scanning pictures of his bony ass.
Ichiban, that's not gonna work. You can't be seen. We've been through this already.
But it's still funny. They're
You're
using
wasting paper at this point.
No, he's doing it on papers that are being used. So he's like, but now every time they look at those papers, they're staring at my ass.
Yeah, that's still pretty funny. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your little head, Ichiban, kind of like tap him on the head with like my 2 fingers. Like, my boy.
And then
it keeps me sane here anymore. It's only been like 2 weeks.
The guy that you wanted to completely kill because of the whole hyperbolic time chamber situation.
Oh yeah.
Water under the bridge, I guess.
The water under the bridge, yeah. I guess.
Jumping over back to the manor, where Benji, Soren, and Thorsten are. How do your mornings look like now in this new dynamic of no Eric, new regime, Silver Guardians, etc., etc.? Like, what's your new like morning routine for the three of you?
Anybody have want to go first, or should I?
You could go, Soren.
Sure.
I'm leaving it open to anybody else.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'll start off then. Soren is his usual routine nowadays with the change and so forth is him trying to do a workout, and he's same as last time. He's trying to keep ties between the other rangers because he knows that this is a difficult time, and he understands, at least he thinks he does, about how people are feeling given his own loss in Universe Zero. So he'd do his breakfast and morning exercise, and then try to hang out with the people who are nearby anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And other people.
You want to go, Benji, or should I?
It's up to you. I'm just trying to figure out a last logistic of what he's up to. So I mean, if
that's-
you can go ahead, but I'm just trying
That's
to think
kind
about
of
one
what
thing.
I'm thinking, trying to figure out as well. I mean, on a typical day, assuming there isn't anything important or pressing right away, it's wake up, do his typical morning lap, workout, training session, whatever fits his mood to keep active and in shape, and then see what kind of work needs to get done, and if any patrols need to be done, and all that. See if anyone else needs help. Essentially, he is in go mode
Mm-hmm.
from when he first wakes up to when he finally has to go to sleep. So, assuming nothing pulls him away for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm. I would say, as you're doing your typical morning and getting ready for like your 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 typical, I guess, paperwork and diving yourself into Silver Guardians, you do get a call on your Silver Guardian comms.
Okay.
And you just hear Private Thorsten.
Yes, sir.
And when you look at your the incoming signal, it's Commander Dixon.
He immediately goes into neutral phase, like stone face that shows nothing one way or the other, just pure business.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, so what do you have on the situation from yesterday?
When we arrive at the scene, it seems it was a fight between those slime creatures and those hooded anti-ranger groups. It's the best I can call them. And when we got there, they seemed to have already been taken care of.
Taken care of.
Yes, there were slash wounds all over the bodies. If any of the reports have you've read it all.
I did. I personally went and got the biopsies. They were seared marks. It like a blade of
Like a hot blade. Yeah.
Did you see the person that did this?
To be honest, by the time Benji and I got there, I hate to sound like one of those tabloid sheets, but
Silver tongue.
all nothing but a flash of light, and by the time we got there, it was all done. bodies were slashed up, and the nothing but goo all around. So I'm assuming again those slime creatures were fighting with them, and someone else stepped in.
This reeks of Power Rangers.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far. We don't have proof of that.
Well, we can't rule out the possibility. We've already
Fair
have
enough.
we already have so much damage control from Red Friday, and things have been low for a bit, but I keep hearing reports of some flash of light and some green vigilante running around calling themselves the Shadow Omen Green Ranger or something or the other.
Yeah, I've been hearing that too, but they seem to. Anytime we go on patrol, there, I guess we miss them.
Interesting coincidences. Well,
For all I know, we could have already learned our patrol routes and our habits.
I suppose that's a possibility, but that makes me suspicious of a rat within, if that's the case. But those are matters for me to worry about later. Just keep your ear to the ground. Let me know if you have any prevalent news.
I'll let you know if anything important comes up, sir.
Over and out. And the comms go silent.
When that happens, there is like a slight deflation in his body, not like too much, but the whole having to tiptoe and play that little game put more tension in the body that probably already has some subconscious tension in it anyway.
Social gymnastics, yay.
Yeah, that fine line of playing that, hey, we're doing our jobs. We're not going to do it too well. Screw some things up.
For sure. But yeah, and then last but not least, well, not last but not least, but this is going over to Benji.
So I know I said that this child was getting more serious, but like he tried, he did. So I don't know. I can't give you a routine by the day because you know him. He kind of like goes off and has like a very weird approximation of chaos. So
Very true. Very true.
I think that he would have actually worked really hard to try to go like do what quote unquote digging he could about Chris. But then because of everything that happened through the day, but also everything that happened with Konami, I think at one point like his sleep deprivation started eating away at him, and it like led to actually that thing I was talking about where he's like created a plan board or has some weird thing jotted out somewhere in his room that degraded from like a research about Chris and Konami and all like the things just to keep in mind or like anything of interest with them giving him a test run, and it devolved into that bitch Konami, how can I get back at this yokai? It devolved into like plan one is like it just has weird scribbles of like get naked, gold body paint, steal golden streak name, plan two, just other weird things that devolved till he passed out and you just see drool marks on the paper, and then he like ran off and got ready for work and took things seriously again the next day.
That sounds so accurate. So I know you said you would have gotten a lot more into like the political side slash just kind of like things going on within the Silver Guardians.
I think he would have been very prompt about showing up to any meetings they're expected at. He's
would
volunteering more time to make sure they're part of things that I guess they should be doing as Silver Guardians outside of work.
outside of just kind of being more involved with that type of things and just making sure he's in the know, would you have done any like hacking out of curiosity?
I think, well, of like the Silver Guardians in general, I think so, to try to get access to anything they don't, because with new management in place, like obviously he's going to start creating his own networks of systems or things we might not have access to. So Benji would be trying to feel out things that might have been created, departments or whatever, and see what he could get snuck into. Yeah.
Got you. I will say that this morning, after your spiral and jogging out of it and getting ready to go to work, time to go to work. You get a buzz on your laptop, and it's for a private line chat in the within Silver Guardians. And the
Larry, love you.
even with your kind of like hack slash virus, for some reason the usernames are encrypted, so you can't see who are the two people chatting, but it's a private line that reads, "Hey, I got the stuff from the incident yesterday. These tools are crazy." And the other side, the second person in the chat saying, "Well, don't be going around cutting your arms off. We need that for what's to come."
So I could assume that it's like two members within the Silver Guardians of whatever encrypted chat, like talking about the metal from yesterday.
From the confiscated weapons from yesterday.
Oh boy, okay. Gotcha. And is that like, would that be the only thing I kind of snuck across with that? I can't tell who they are, but
yeah, no. You just get you're able to pry in on the messages, but their like IP is encrypted, like the source of who's texting. So like you can't get their username or their badge number or anything. And then the first guy messages again. Well, of course not. I mean, the big guy will be pretty mad if I mess this up. Gotta make sure we're ready for in case those stupid Power Rangers come back.
come back. Okay. So it sounds like this is the same, like the force already existing as an like in the underbelly of like the city, right? That was already kind of there.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. This sounds like they don't want us to come back, so it just sounds like something's kind of usurped its way into the Silver Guardians, right?
I mean, yeah.
Or they have plans, I guess,
definitely,
anti-Power Ranger.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way from what you're reading.
Yeah, okay. That's figured so. That is obvious. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna definitely let everybody know what I found out with that. I came across that this morning. It was an active chat that happened just as of today.
Yeah, like as you were getting ready, you got the you got like a beep from your laptop.
Okay, gotcha.
And you're able to witness that chat real time. And then so it was very simple, just talking about like, hey, I got the things. And they were just talking about like how cool and crazy they were, and the other guy being like, don't be an idiot. And then they're like, of course not, like, come on. And then the chat ends and both of them leave the chat.
Do we know anyone like So I guess let me say, if I've been out at different functions, or is there anyone I could think of that might come to mind that would talk like that? I don't know if you want me to roll a check or anything. I just was trying to think.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
From just the words in the chat, there's no
No voice to it that I could really distinct.
there's nothing. Yeah, from just words, there's nothing. There's no personality or any quirks that you're able to pick up from. That didn't
That's cool.
just
Yeah,
seem.
that's
Yeah.
understandable. No worries.
But with that, let's fast over to what a morning with Chris looks like.
Probably far less stressful. I'd say if we zoom over to like central Silver Hills, a few miles north of downtown, over to, I'd imagine, like a very tall apartment complex, the Silver Spire, if you will. So like the top floor, like presidential suite or whatever. Like Chris would be in the middle of his like huge California king size bed with these like imported Egyptian silk sheets and everything. He's probably waking up at like 2 p.m. because he was at the, what was that club called? Silver Lining. Probably out there late. As he wakes up in his room, groggily looks around. He holds out his hand. There's a flash of gold as then his phone appears in his hand. As he begins to like look through his phone, going through like Instagram or whatever this universe's equivalent of that is. Slowgram and Tic Tac, I believe.
Tic Tac, yes.
Seeing if how his posts are doing, responding to DMs and whatnot. And probably after like 30 minutes of that, he gets up, walks out. I'd imagine there'd be like there's sort of an outdoor top floor area that has like a pool and like a helipad that he doesn't use.
But he has it.
Yeah, where like Konami, because the Easter Dragons just love water for some reason, it'd be like on a raft, just like chilling, sunbathing in the pool. Chris sort of walks out stretching.
Those cold-blooded creatures have to do that.
Yeah, she's on a big floaty on the pool, wearing like some shades, taking in the sun. And she like kind of like does like the upside down look back at you walking up. She's like, "Oh, why, hello there, Chris."
It's gonna be a big night tonight, so make sure you're ready.
I'm always ready.
Did you see Melissa at all? Is she gone?
Oh. Yeah, she's not here.
Chris goes on his phone. He's gonna call Melissa.
It rings for a little bit, and then it connects, and you just hear, "Hey, Chris."
So Melissa, tonight is a big night for me. I'm gonna be fighting some crime.
Okay. What?
I'm gonna be fighting some crime, you know?
No, I don't. Why?
Whoa. Yeah, I just need like a hobby.
But you have one.
Well, come on, that's a little boring sometimes. You know, just like spice things up. Gonna go fight some crime with Konami, you know? So if you need anything before then, just let me know. Hopefully I'm fine. But if I'm not, just letting you know what happened.
Chris, I can't. No, you can't. You're not serious, right? Like, it's jokes.
You know, now you're making me doubt myself a little bit, and that's sort of like some negative energy I don't think I need right now. But I think I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna go fight some crime.
I just, with Orchid just disappearing and not hearing from him in almost over a month now, I don't know if it's such a good idea for you to also potentially disappear.
Well, I don't know, like Orchid, I don't think he was taken out by any criminals. Probably just got tired or something.
He hasn't responded to any of my messages though, or calls.
You know what? Would it make you feel any better if I looked into that?
I mean, yeah, a little bit, but what could you do?
I'm pretty sure, if Konami and I put our heads together, we'll come up with something.
That's
We
what
got
I'm.
connections around the city.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Listen, Melissa, you worry too much. Okay. Just relax. In fact, how about I buy you a spa trip? How about that? One of the good ones with like the weird egg stuff.
Chris, just throwing money at me is not gonna make me feel any more calm about your rash decisions.
Oh, it's more like what the money gets, though. Money is just like a means to an end. And really, it's the thought that counts, right?
I suppose. It has been a while since I've gone to a spa and had my skin taken care of and such.
Exactly. You need to be so stressed.
This doesn't take you off the hook, though. I swear, if I don't hear or see you tomorrow, you're gonna be in big trouble.
All right. But if I get a really cool video of me kicking some butt, then you gotta buy me a spa trip.
I guess. Fine.
All right. Love ya. See you later.
Love ya.
Hangs up the phone. All right. Chris would then finally take note of the time. I am 3 hours late for my classes. I gotta go. In the meantime, Konami, if you could look into the whole Orchid situation, try and find out where he went. I know he used to, go to the university and stuff. I'm sure he's pretty easily tracked. You're smart. You'll figure it out.
You mean the one that's attached to Kiku?
Yeah, that guy.
I guess.
Alrighty. Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Alright. Then Chris would then finally go out to get in the elevator, go down to the parking garage or whatever. Take his car to the university. He's already missed half his classes, but he'll show up.
So with that, we will fast forward to later in the day, where it is coming.
I do have something I want to do in the meantime, real quick.
Okay.
After the meeting, I'm gonna fire a message to Well, assuming Soren and Benji are close enough to me that I don't have to, but also fire one to Adam to say we need to meet up real quick because, yeah.
Yeah.
I text back. I got my coffee break in like a couple minutes. So yeah, I text them where to meet.
You guys go to what was it? What the Swedish Bros?
Swedish Bros, I think it's called. It's just on the street.
I think that's what we called it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we'll fast forward to you guys meeting at Swedish Bros. It's Adam's coffee break. You guys grab your coffee and possibly some bagels. Yeah.
Not just straight black coffee for Thorsten.
Oh, of course. They got that big dad energy.
Everyone sits down at the booth like, what's up, guys?
So, Commander Dixon decided to contact me.
Oh, what did he say?
He was asking about last night, which is to be expected. Is also concerned that there might be a leak within the Silver Guardians, considering you. He points at Adam.
Adam puts his hands up like, what? Like, what did I do?
Keep liking to run around at night.
Wait,
Which
what exactly did he say?
Yeah.
He asked about this shadow omen green that keeps running around at night.
Oh damn, Adam. Yeah, nothing I can do for you there.
And wanted to know what's going on about that. I told him, well, we haven't exactly run into him at all on our patrols, which, to be honest, isn't completely untrue. It also brought up the idea in his head that maybe there's a leak because of that. Because I decided to throw out the idea of maybe he's already learned our patrols and habits. Trying to deflect that, hey, maybe he's watched us long enough to know, he knows this by now. Not bring up a possibility of a leak.
I think it's ironic that we're talking about the leaks of like the inner workings of our job outside in the public at a Swedish Brothers. But
As I look around, it's like full of people and stuff, and like people talking.
It's less suspicious, honestly. Most people aren't trying to pay attention to us.
We have a whole matter we could have gone to in private for this. Okay.
Well, like whenever I go on patrols, guys, I make sure I don't ever bring back anything like a leak. I never emphasize I'm Silver Guardian either way.
That's very different from apparently two people in the Silver Guardians, other than us, because I caught communications this morning before we took off. It looks like somebody got all the metal material from the art. It sounds like they're planning something with it, just in case any rangers come back.
You see Thorson just pinch his brow. I knew we should have gathered that up.
It was our oversight and our problem. We
never
shouldn't let any
thought.
more slip past our fingers, though.
No, we need to be extremely careful about it.
But what are we gonna do if we found into more of it? Do we just take it? Do you guys just take it back to the mansion? Do you guys leave it at my apartment?
If I could get a handle on any of it, I mean, I would like to in general, just because it's something my mom has hands in creating. But I just wanted so that maybe we can see if we can use it just to protect us, or at least just nullify it, get it out of the way in general. Nobody needs to weaponize it or get hurt.
Yeah, if you have a way of studying it to neutralize it, take a small amount. After that, we have to find a way to either hide it or destroy it.
Mm.
Because We can't afford to have any of
Well,
this getting in
if it's
anyone
powered
else's
with
hands.
grid energy, if not, maybe even see if there's something I can do. If I
If
just
we
want to
don't,
research it, there's plenty of possibilities. I don't want to say anything and be
Either
weird
way,
about it.
this isn't just about us anymore. We know
It's
there's
never.
other groups out there too. My concern is also the fact that if any of this gets out of Silver Hills, and who's to say it already hasn't, other lives than just us are at risk.
I mean, that's
guys,
been
also,
going on for a while.
guys, also, I don't know if you guys are, I think, but yeah, Benji, when we infiltrated the rally, and those kids were talking about those drugs.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Uh,
that things have been pretty effed for a while.
yeah, that's I've been up finding a lot of those when I'm on patrols when I'm by myself.
That's what that when that one guy that was possessed. I mean, wow, how am I forgetting Gordo's character's name? Dez.
Dez,
When Dez was possessed, when Dez was possessed, they were wasn't. Wait, no, I'm misremembering. I'm getting something crossed. I thought he had a bunch of powder with him, or am I misremembering?
I don't remember that, but I can.
Yeah,
don't
no.
think he did.
No, okay. I'm getting something else crossed in my mind. That's my bad.
They ever tell us before, like the drug was like all over the place, or right or no? I
We
forget.
ran into some
Um,
reps.
the drug was still a new phenomena in Silver Hills, um, but it got buried under the issues of Yarrow and
Oh, okay.
and Guden. Um,
So we don't know if
because
there's any
you
more.
guys because
No.
when you guys left like the nature walk, you guys found the druggie, and then they did.
Yeah.
Mother Me is aware of Silver Hill's problem because she was there for our whole other adventure of drugs in the city, but Benji
So,
was
but
not.
we don't.
Yeah,
know
yeah.
these-
We only know the recent stuff. Well, and that
Okay.
one weird guy that we had to tackle. Remember that day I tackled
Oh,
that guy
Oh
that
yeah,
was
the
on
forest
drugs?
day.
That's when we first heard about it.
Yeah, that first guy, and that's how Eric got whiff of it, and he contacted
others.
Ryan, the quantum ranger, the titanium ranger, and then ever since then, news of it has been coming more and more rampant, especially with the disappearance of since Red Friday with the disappearance of the Rangers. There's just been a lot more issues and cases of this drug problem.
Okay.
And the Silver Guardians as a whole are aware of it. It's dubbed like it's dubbed like power dust or power drug.
Paradise, I think you called it. Yeah. Guys. Yeah, I've been finding that drug, the paradise, all over. Anytime I've been like on patrols, it's
Well,
just kids, dude. It's just kids wanting power. We gotta figure out where it's at. Also, a bunch of stuff on their plate.
That's an understatement.
there's a lot to do, and it's harder without. It's harder with how much they're watching over our shoulders.
Are you guys coming out tonight, right or no? Or is it just gonna be me and Chris?
No, we're coming.
Okay.
Very carefully. Yeah.
If you
This is
also,
to make
to-
sure nothing gets too out of hand.
you know me, I can deal with it. And there's a little cocky like smile type deal.
Look,
Benji's gonna make that like gesture where like you put like two at your eye, one at you, and be like, "Yo, you go way too hard. I will be on Reddit writing about how you ate all of the other Rangers for your power."
Yikes!
That's how he's so powerful.
That's why he's the
I'm
only one
saying-
left.
I'm saying this because I get the feeling there might be some changes in how patrols go soon.
Guys, if you guys wanna like Adam puts up his fingers like to fight me or like pointing with his finger, then you go ahead so he could be off and you just fight me if you need to or something.
We're gonna be all in Ranger. I don't know what we're doing, man. I don't know, but we can
But
get
if you-
there.
But if you need to, then just
If we need to
quote-unquote,
improv, we will.
then fight me.
Stage a fight.
Adam's like, as if you would stand a chance.
The back of his head.
Whack Adam across the face. You've offended me, sir. Put your fist and
If you want to
transform.
try to fight me, I mean, you're
You
free
wanna
to
try
attempt that.
it.
Don't you
Go
remember?
ahead.
I'm the new orchid now.
Um, but yeah, if you guys need to stage a fight, if we need to stage a fight so that he is off of you, then we can.
No, I think what we need to do is shift the heat more towards the other issues.
Oh, they're gonna say Konami.
Yeah, they're
Just
gonna
throw
Konami.
Konami under the bus.
No, because that will drag us into it even more.
That's why I've been trying to.
I
do
know
with
that
the whole-
path.
It reminds me of
I-
a plan I
that's
came
the
up
rhythm.
with last night. But never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Doesn't help us here.
Why did you
Anyway, go ahead, Adam. Sorry.
It's fine. God damn it, Benji. Yeah. Anyway, that's why I've been trying to do with this whole power, this whole like vigilante-esque thing, because I've been finding those guys also, but no, they haven't been pushing my stuff because of Konami. They
Okay,
all
well,
want
actually,
pieces
maybe
of
my plan will
Konami.
help you out. I have an idea.
What's the idea?
Oh no.
It's gonna take you a lot of gold body paint, and are you okay with getting naked, Adam?
Me?
My God.
Benji, no.
Okay, fine.
Like, and I bring out my camera, like, and I kind of like show them like the pictures that I took when we first met Konami. They didn't want them because apparently Konami looks like a cosplayer, whatever that means.
What the hell is a cosplay?
Okay, so like a cosplay is if anybody else had our exact ranger outfits and are not us and are normies, but are wearing those costumes to pretend they're us. Cosplay.
So, like Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween, but like
I
you're
remember
just
that.
showing off
Halloween.
your admiration for like a character you like.
Okay, no, I think I get it now.
Oh,
Like that berserker stuff we talked about.
As you guys are chatting about this, and it's kind of you guys are kind of somewhat defusing the situation or coming up with ideas. Benji, I would say you get this notification on your phone because I would argue out of everyone you would follow this more closely. You get a notification of a thread posting on the Twitter machine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The bird.
The
He likes having his finger on the pulse of the drama and other stuff. Yeah.
and it's a thread saying Orchid kidnapped.
oh no.
Oh no.
And there's a post of a bunch of like fangirls like, oh my god, I just saw Orchid get kidnapped.
Benji immediately just coughs whatever he was drinking. It's halfway up his nose. And he tries to catch himself and he starts reading the thread more intensely.
And there's a video in there, and it shows what seems to be Orchid walking down the street wearing like this like nice black jacket with a
So clearly this world.
yeah. He's wearing this I said black jacket, sorry. This is like red shirt, and he has like this nice little like chain, and he's wearing this like red unzipped jacket over it, and he's kind of just on his phone, and then there's this flash of light, and then his phone just drops to the floor.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
And you see within the end of the flash of light there's just like glitter, like sparkles.
Fuck.
This
Immediately turn around to you guys. Show video.
leans in to watch. You and you see a mixture of emotions just play over Thorsten's face.
We need to do. I don't know what to do. We need to do things.
Ichiban, how do we get in contact with Contaminated?
What does this even mean?
Ah,
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know what you want from me, boss. This is above my pay grade.
This
Fine,
is your pay
Chris.
grade, goddammit. How
We
do
need to find Chris now.
what
Do
was
you
the
know what
crystal?
this is, Yumataku? Do I just get a meow? I'm fine.
You get a
Strike me their souls.
you get a stretch with a yawn as he just curls more up into a little like ball and continues to sleep.
Thanks, buddy. I can always count on you.
I'm trying to think what did Chris tell us he did, or what did he do? I guess.
He didn't. If I remember correctly, he didn't give too much information about his personal life.
No, we also did.
Only Melissa.
You just know
we
that
only-
Melissa's related to him. I don't even know if he gave contact. Chris, did you give contact information?
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we.
So you have Melissa.
Really,
You guys could
Oh,
come.
Melissa.
I do have Melissa's number.
Which I don't know if anyone but Orchid had that.
I think only Orchid had that.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
never
Or-
forget that mine, yeah.
But I think Orchid left his phone, didn't he? Or did he take it with him?
He threw it. He did trash his phone. He threw it.
Yeah, you guys.
And
Oh,
they did recover it.
you guys did find his phone. Just no Orchid.
Was it like recoverable? Like we could got the contacts from Orchid's phone?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could have seen if he
I'm
did any
sure
like
Benji
messages.
could've.
I'm sure it's in my orchid shrine. Where
Us-
I sadly
I.
mourn over my missing pseudo brother.
I would have also assumed that Benji could have easily just accessed the memory
Gotten
within
something,
the
Yeah.
phone
within the phone.
itself
Mhm.
if it wasn't too trash to pull that if you needed. But it's not on us.
I'm sure he would have.
We either need to find Chris or Melissa to get to Chris. Either way, this has Konami all over it.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Guys, where's Orchid's phone?
Looks at Benji.
What?
Where's
I mean, I
Orchid's
have a
phone?
back. I mean, it's in my room. I have a backup of it like on a cloud drive, so I can continue to tear it apart and try to find any trace of where he went. No
Do you
biggie.
have his contacts on there on the cloud?
Yes.
drive?
Oh wait, do you want to talk to Melissa? Yeah. we could do that.
Yes.
I bet you want to put that two and two together.
He was sulking for himself in the moment.
It's like Orchid. Oh no.
I know.
It's like a bad breakup, but not. It's really weird.
I know. Not a great topic, but we need that. We need
Yeah,
a
yeah.
contact.
Yep, I'll grab it.
Okay.
He'll get it.
So yeah. So let's say you guys would you guys all go to the manor, or Adam, would you go back to work, or Kala? I gotta take an extended lunch.
I would say this needs my attention a lot more than work. So I call him like, oh, sir, I got a scoop, and I tell him that.
Is it the Golden Flash?
Something, yeah, may I think so.
You go get. Well, then make sure you get me some nice pictures of that glittery sparkle.
Yeah, on it, sir. And Adam, like, for some reason, does like a salute even in person. Like he's like nowhere near him. Yeah, yes, sir, I got it. And like Adam was looking at his hand, like, what did I just do that for?
Yeah, even Thorsten's looking at you if he was nearby, like, why?
You okay, buddy?
And like Adam like shakes his shoulders, like, oh no, like then yeah, yes, sir, and like hangs up. I don't know why I did that. I will have it.
And you also notice that every time he brings it up, he like always gives it a different name. And you just hear like before he hangs up, he's like, yes, finally, the golden speedster. And then the phone
Oh.
What is she,
cuts off.
Godspeed?
He just keeps calling it something different.
Yeah, I just realized that now. Yeah, when you said the silver flash or whatever.
Yeah, so let's say you guys go to to Benji's room and you witness. Well, first of all, Benji, do you allow them to come in and see the orchid shrine, the orchid shrine, or do you tell them to wait outside?
I think he literally is of the mindset where he's never cared if any of them come in. I think they got used to just seeing the weird disarrays of mess any living quarters he has is.
Alrighty, well, yeah, you
So
guys.
he'll just unironically act like it's completely normal what's been left out in his and just get the phone.
Yeah, so you guys walking after Benji, and you guys see this whole just like little like it's like a picture of him with like some like candles and like little like knickknacks and belongings from Orchid that he's left behind.
Is there like an incense burning or something like below it? Like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
like, yeah, those Chinese
And
shrines and
his
stuff like that.
his little orchid flower that you guys bought him that he kept in his room and now is part of the shrine.
Yeah, Thorsten just looks and says nothing about it.
Yeah, Alan looks around like, Bench, you need to clean up your room, like all these Red Bulls and stuff. Like, I don't know.
But yeah, so do you call Melissa using Orchid's phone?
No, at least I don't. I say no.
Well, what does Benji do?
Man, that's a good question. I feel like he'd choose to call it from his number. I feel like it would be. Unless either of you want to call from his phone, I would. It just depends if she answers. If it's from not one of our numbers, then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna call from work.
Well, again, you guys would know that like your incoming call would be like a random number versus
like unknown.
versus like you know that it's a contact on Orchid's phone. So like I guess it's a contemplation of like what your instincts would be. So that's why I'm asking like.
I don't know if they know phone culture that well. I guess I'm arguing I don't know if they've even learned phone culture that well to assume that everyone would just not answer. But I don't know.
Yeah,
Fair.
I
would
don't know
imagine-
that much.
I think I would want to argue like Adam works the office space now, so like I guess you kind of
You might argue that. That's fine too. I guess we could
pick up
argue that.
on that. Pick up on that, like just talking to people now and like just regular humans, like regular people. My bad.
You see, I'm not from around here.
We haven't had one of those in a while.
Well,
Matter
there's
of
meetings
time.
and stuff now, so yeah, okay, so like just regular people and just other meetings, I guess. Alright, so yeah, I would say no. Adam would say no.
No, don't use the phone.
Don't use Orchid phone.
Okay, because I'm. Okay, well then you try to call her with your phone.
Okay, and Adam like looks like picks up both phones like and like puts Melissa's number.
Ah, I rolled the d4. What did it say?
It only counts as on the table, Devin.
It fell. No, yeah, so it rings for a little bit, ring, 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 and then the line connects and you hear, hello?
Oh, Melissa, it's Adam.
Adam, Adam, hey, you're, one of Orchid's friends, right?
Yeah, Orchid's buddy. Yeah.
Hey,
I just how you been?
I've been okay, I guess, how are you?
I'm doing so. Like
You hear
I'm
Benji whisper off phone, being like, "Orchid might be dead. Task her."
I push Benji away or like I move myself away like like in
Thorsten
my
goes
arms.
like, "What the?"
Well, yeah, I've been good. Well, I just been wanted to call. Do you know where we've actually ran into your brother Chris? We were
Oh.
wondering. Where can we and we could find them or get his number at?
My brother? Well, give me a second. And like she like takes the phone from her ear. Well, he would be he would be at class right now. I actually just spoke with him a few hours ago. Um, so he should be at class. But I could send you his number. I guess.
Yeah, that'd be great. Can you send me his number?
Sure. What so I don't. I mean, I know you're like Orchid's friend and everything, and I would assume you're good people, but like, what does the Silver Guardian need with my brother?
Adam is like trying to think of something like on the fly. Like, what do we need, Chris?
He wants to challenge him to DDR.
um. Oh.
That's my
Chris,
default. I'm sorry.
oh. Chris can help us. Solve a case. He was a witness.
Oh, I guess interest. Is that why he's getting himself tied up? Oh man.
What did he tell you?
He told me he's gonna be doing some fighting tonight or something, and he's just worrying me.
Upon hearing that, Adam goes like wide eye and like mouth open, like what?
I know this is weird because we don't really know each other all too much, but since you're friends with Orchid, do you know like what's up with him?
Oh yeah, Orchid's been on the like spec ops mission, like super.
Oh,
That's all I can really say.
I
Benji's looking
see.
at you like, what the
Yeah, I think this is one of the rare occasions where even Thorsten's like sharing the same look with Benji, like, what the fuck are you on about?
Melissa just goes, "Oh,
And like is doing hand gestures, like you talk to her then or something like.
I guess that makes sense.
You're just gonna hand the phone mid sentence.
I was just,
Or you're gonna just grab it from Adam's hand and yeah, go ahead.
I was just, yeah. It's just he hasn't responded to any of my messages or texts, or messages or calls. But I guess that makes sense now.
Yeah, it's been super hush hush, you know.
Oh well, I
Anyone
guess,
that told you, you know, it's
yeah. Well,
if you, anyone knows, we gotta, you know. No, forget us with that. just joke, you know.
oh,
So much judgment over here.
Uh,
Oh yeah, just the face palm.
Well, Adam has aid in corruption, so ha ha ha.
You wanna know what? Benji's gonna take the phone from you. Hi, Melissa.
oh, hey, Benji.
Yeah, that's me. Hi.
Hey,
We haven't heard from Orchid either, and we were really concerned considering there's some stuff popping up on social media he might be missing.
oh, missing? Oh.
She didn't even know about that.
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't think any of us do. That's why we were trying to touch base with you. And also about Chris.
Oh, well, I was gonna say if you hear back from him from his reports from his mission, tell him that I said hey. But I guess you can't.
I really wish I could, but if I find out if we hear back from him soon, we'll let you know. As soon as I possibly can.
I appreciate that. Well, I sent. I'm assuming this is Adam's phone. I sent Adam the contact for Chris, so I'm.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
I'm glad.
If you
I
ever
was,
need to talk to anyone, you know, feel free to reach out. I'll shoot you my number. If you need any with some emotional maturity.
If you want to be with a real man.
Adam like goes up, like grabs the phone, like pushes Benji out, like from the face away, like thank you, Melissa, again.
Oh,
We'll call back, and we'll let you know if anything.
Yeah. Okay, Adam. I guess I'm glad I was able to be of help.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. Bye.
If they all try to get with Melissa, does it become like a love hexagon? Is that what it
It
becomes?
would just become a reverse harem.
Adorable. You assume Thorsten would do anything like that.
um, And so yeah, so she
that would be like the most unwanted harem a girl had ever been inflicted with.
facts. So it
Traumatized soldiers.
so she hangs up the phone, and yeah, now you have you get the message come in, Adam. You get you have Chris's contact info.
Acquired Chris's number. I call the number.
You sure you want to call it?
Yeah, but
It
well, it's
starts.
my phone, so it's
It starts ringing.
beep boop beep. I call the phone.
Cut over to. Is it Silver Hills University or just Silver University?
Can I argue I got his number too onto my phone before I gave? Oh no, you took your phone back. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pushed it out of the way.
It would be SHU, Silver Hills University.
Word. So it's like Chris is sitting like in the back of like what would be some weird college class? Performance arts in the 1800s. Some weird like art history class.
Historical theater.
Historical theater. That sounds cooler,
You could
but
be
also
in-
not as weird.
You could also be in one of those like really cool or like out there humanities courses. I've been in a place that is like Lord of the Rings, Elvish humanities courses and shit like that.
No, I don't think Chris is that type of like dude. No.
So he's just in some obscure class then. Fair enough.
Yeah, I would say so.
Probably some obscure class that doesn't really matter much, so he's just there to waste
Like-
time, essentially.
Like
He's
it's
like
like a
being
free
back.
credit type of deal. Like a free credit he could do.
But yeah, so you're in like the back of the class of this obscure credit.
Yeah.
I'm
Obviously
talking
by
this
the
chick.
window because the anime protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
And then his phone starts ringing. It's some weird like K-pop thing. And then he's just like, yeah, sorry guys, I gotta take this. And he just takes his phone. It's just any excuse to get out of the class for a little bit. He just walks out. And he answers, listen, I don't want to buy anything, okay?
Chris, where is Konami?
Huh? Who is this?
It's Adam. It's Adam.
Oh,
it's all of us
Adam.
here. It's,
Okay. You know how many people keep asking me about Konami? It's kind of weird. But
How many people know about her? What?
Wait.
I
before,
think that
who,
alone is...
Wait, who else knows about Konami?
oh, well, sometimes she like comes to the university with me.
People can hear what?
How
see
well
Konami?
can we hear this?
I would say I put it on speaker now. Like as soon as like when like he tells me like people keep asking me about Konami, then I put it on speaker now.
The look on Thorsten's face could kill.
How many people know about Konami, Chris?
They can
Well, like
see her.
I don't know the number. I mean, well, she has like her like human form. They don't know.
You don't have her stay anywhere.
Listen, you think I can tell her what
Why
to do?
is she so much better than ours?
She has a human form. So, like, I look at each one.
No, right?
Human form?
All right. Sidelining this.
I look at
Where
each
is
one,
she?
You got a human form?
Where is she?
No. Where can we find her?
Chris, where is
There's
she?
a lot of people talking at once right now. Okay.
Where
is
can
Konami?
we find her?
Hold on. How DM know? How long has it been since Konami nabbed Orchid?
Since the nabbing?
Just until now they're calling me.
I would say 30 to 40 minutes, like 40, like a little less than an hour, like a little less.
Okay. Has she told me anything? Like, hey, I got him.
So you walked out of the room. Where would you be taking this call?
I'm assuming like is Silver Hills like university mostly like indoors or outdoors? Like if I walked out, would I be in a hallway or would I be out into like a courtyard area?
Walking out, you would definitely hit a hallway, but it's mixed. So like you would exit into like a indoor hallway, but then there'd be like main exits on either side that will lead to like outside bridges.
I'm dying to imagine that Konami once set Chris attacks just going like target eliminated. Ooh.
I mean,
target
in
He
the,
just made it no mind.
I mean, she has her own phone, as established last session.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm assuming like once Chris knew that it was Adam calling, he would have started walking to a more private area of the university he would know. I don't know if the hallway would be more, because I'm assuming this might be loud. He'd probably walk outside to like a table or something.
For sure. As you're walking away, you do get a vibrate on your phone on your ear. How would you have Konami saved on your contacts?
It would be like Coney and then a dragon emoji.
Coney Dragon. Yeah. So you get a message from Konami, and it says, "On the roof."
All right, guys. This may be good news, maybe not. No need to thank me or anything, but
Explain.
okay, let me finish. But that's okay. Everybody gets one, all right?
Can you hurry this up, Chris?
I think we found Orchid.
He found. Okay.
All right, what's Benji's reaction to like, oh, we found Orchid? Like, I'm curious about that.
I think he'd probably like. I don't know. I think the absurdness and just being like the what we saw on the video earlier, he'd have just like made that like disbelieving like inward chuckles out of you. Like, okay, yeah, okay, you found him, and he,
Yeah, I think Konami's got him.
you know that a lot of other people saw you guys getting him too.
I mean, I didn't do anything.
What did you tell her to do?
Well, Melissa, she was real concerned about where Orchid went. I was like, hey, I'm such a good brother, What if me and Konami looked into this whole Orchid situation for you? Would that make you feel any better? And she thought it would. So I was like, all right, Konami, go look into this,
So
Can't hurt.
let me just ask. So, did you assume she would go find Orchid and convince him to come back, or how did you expect him to get him back here? I just want to hear what you might have drawn on that one.
Well, I mean, like she's a yokai. He has a yokai. I don't think it would take much convincing of like, hey, let's talk somewhere.
I mean, you say that. I know Orchid real well. It might be harder than you think.
Well, I guess Konami found a way. She's very good with people.
I think she found a way 'cause she abducted him.
You then get another vibrate, Chris, on your ear from your phone.
I look at it.
It's a picture of Konami taking a selfie with a tied up a tied up orchid sitting in
like
there.
That little ooh face thing, like
See like the peace sign.
the peace sign, yeah.
Yeah, she's just taking a selfie and just like with a tied up orchid in the back, just like looking very flustered and just like, I don't know what's happening here.
If this was like an anime, she has like that really cat-like smile face.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Where is Konami Orchid? Not Orchid. Chris. Exactly. So we could stop rolling around this and just we need to figure this out.
Listen, okay. I can't just be revealing the location of my secret crime-fighting lair. Okay, that's like rule number one.
You invited us to at least an adjacent secret crime-fighting lair yesterday.
So I'll just let you know.
Melissa told us you were at the university. Okay.
You talked to Melissa?
Yeah.
I guess that makes
How
sense.
else would you think we got your phone number?
Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. I should have put two together there.
You don't know. Maybe I
Um,
doxed him. You don't know.
Thorster just kind of throws his arms like, really?
I mean,
Just
you know,
saying.
I'm a kind of a popular guy. I'm sure you could have gotten
Chris,
a number from any
or
of those sources.
I look over to everyone else. Like I kind of whisper to like Thorsten and like, or no, we do our little like our Ransik knees like thing. Like, should we tell Chris that we're from a different universe?
You got the wrong orchid.
Yeah, you have the wrong orchid, Chris.
I like how you asked, and he's just like, "I don't
Yeah,
care."
yeah. I asked. Okay.
No, at this point, it's like, fuck it. It's the only way to get through to him. Like, no, this is bad.
Chris, you see the picture again?
Hmm. You know, that's a very weird thing you just said, but I can
That's
kind of
not-
see it.
What do you mean? Okay.
What do you mean? You can see it.
Yeah, do you mean that in like it's the you got the twin brother way, or the you got the orchid from the other universe way?
Universe? Listen,
Can we just see each other and talk about this?
We're
in
gonna
person?
put a pin in that one.
all right.
You literally
What do
just
you
said a moment
mean?
ago.
Answer the question.
Listen, I think we should all talk this out, okay? Meet me at the top floor of the Silver Spire. Okay,
Adam.
we'll
Are we
figure
right
this
here
out.
with you?
How familiar are we with that? Do we know that Silver
Oh.
Hills University?
Well,
Or
what?
No, the Silver Spire is where he lives, I believe.
Silver Spire is like the biggest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a hotel-esque apartment complex, tallest building in Silver Hills. You would be able to get it from a quick search. Slash, Adam would probably know of it at this point
Alright.
from his journalism.
Adam was gonna go out into the hallway and yell out, "Winston, we need a ride. We need it quickly. Copy that, guys. We gotta go."
Yeah, so you guys arrive to the you guys are start approaching the Silver Spire as the other you see the buildings, skyscrapers around you. You see this like big thing sticking out on the top of over everything, and as like things keep moving out of the way and you keep getting closer, you see this humongous like tower that goes almost into the clouds as you approach it. Like it almost hurts your neck to look up and like stare at it.
He lives there. Damn.
And yeah, you guys pull around to like the main like carpool area, and there's like a valet that comes around, and Winston's like, "Ugh, that's quite all right."
We get out of it, I would imagine.
yeah, Thorsten was like bouncing his foot the entire ride there, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max speed to get over here.
You guys are told to go to the top. As you guys enter the elevator, there's 4 panels of buttons that span from 1 to like 99.
I pushed the 99.
Shit. That cut through dimension travel. You don't I like human.
As you guys start traversing your way up this slow, relaxing elevator, Chris, I would say like you're in your apartment lounge area or what have you, and Konami spirals in and drops the tied up orchid. And he's just
like, is he like covered? Like, he's like a mask on, like Orchid? Like he has a.
no, he just has like a a bandage gag type deal, but he's like tied up, and he's like,
Like, he can't see.
no, he can see.
Right? He can see.
It's
okay.
just his mouth is gagged, and he like is like super wide eyed, and he looks at Chris, and he's just like, and he's like, well, there you go, easy peasy.
Oh, good job, Konami. Another thing, that might not be the right orchid.
Excuse me. That's you said to get orchid, and I use my
Notice,
resources.
Yeah, that's very good. You know, did a good job. Very proud of you. Also, side note, where's Kiku?
Well, clearly she's. Oh, you're right.
Okay.
I was
So-
wondering why I didn't get a instant urge to, vomit.
Yeah. So this could be an issue. So Chris walks up and takes the gag out of Orchid's mouth.
He immediately goes, "Who the fuck are you guys?"
Hey, I think this is just a big misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding?
Yeah. I am so sorry.
Oh my god.
Here's the good news. I'm sorry.
God, I love Chris. Fuck.
I don't think a sorry is gonna. I'm tied up. I don't even know where I am. Your thing here blinded me, kidnapped me.
Okay, don't call her a thing, okay? She's a very beautiful, no, you're right, a thing.
It's like, and you,
This was all a grand orchestrated plot to introduce you to the Golden Streak. Congratulations.
You're hired.
You're hired. She's like, I don't know what this is all about, but if this is some weird like fanboy fetish thing, like I don't want anything to do with it. Like, just let me leave.
I mean, alright, first of all, you're kind of cute, but not that cute, alright? Second of all, I'm gonna let you go. You're not in any danger at all. But I'm gonna have to talk to my friends before we figure out how to best re-assimilate you into the populace.
Deal
And then
with
he
you.
takes the
Real-
double finger guns.
So as you're speaking, he takes quick offense to like the not that cute comment. And then he's just like reassesses like, yeah, there's more coming. Oh god, if you're just gonna kill me, just kill me now. This is ridiculous.
Hey. I'm offended, okay? I would never kill anybody unless, like, I don't know, they were, like, bad or something. I don't know. Maybe I should have to rethink that.
You're the one that kidnapped me.
Okay.
Orchid should feel bad about that, honestly. Maybe.
I did not kidnap you. Okay. It was someone else.
And you hear the ding as the door opens from the elevator into your apartment as comes spilling out Adam, Soren, Benji, and Thorsten.
God, that took forever.
Oh, hey guys. Welcome to my humble abode. Can I get you anything to eat, drink?
As you guys just, he's just super casual. As you see this tied up orchid in the corner,
Got chips, juice,
and he's just like,
caviar.
oh, and you
Benji
just
just like a deer in headlights, like really?
stay away from me. You hear coming from Orchid.
Oh, guys, meet Orchid. Orchid, meet guys.
Thorsten moves over, doesn't say anything, but I'm assuming like part of their standard gear, he would have like a knife,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna use it to cut him free immediately.
You cut him free, and he immediately just starts crawling away and just runs towards the kitchen and picks up a kitchen knife.
Put the knife down.
And he holds it
Obviously,
out.
You don't know who we are. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to know who you guys are. That thing stole me from. I don't even know where I am. Are we even still in Silver Hills? Like, where are we? Actually, don't answer that. Let me leave. And this is about to get messy. And you see him holding out the knife, shaking a little bit.
Thorsten just sheathes his own. Put the knife down before you hurt yourself. I'm gonna walk you out of the building. And then you don't have to think about this ever again. No one else has to hear about this. You can just keep going on your way as a sports star.
What? So you guys do know who I am. What is it that you guys want?
I want nothing but to get you back out on the street and live your life. But
Then why-
also say nothing about this.
Then why kidnap me, you freaking deranged psychopaths?
A mistake was made.
It was a mistake.
A mistake?
A mistake that's not happening again. There was a misunderstanding.
How do you
We're
misunderstand?
dearly
You look a lot like another person, that's why. Just don't think about it too hard.
Are you?
Don't think about it too hard.
Is this? Is this the drug issue? Are you guys after my
No.
brother?
Wait.
Wait.
I don't like perks of,
Drug
like,
issue?
Yeah, what drug issue?
Well, the
What is this?
This wouldn't happen to do with dust, would it?
I mean, I don't know. I just know you're talking about someone that looks like me, and you guys look shady, so I could only assume that it's.
He pulls out his Silver Guardian's badge. If it wasn't already obvious.
He takes a look at it and realizes that you guys are in uniform, and he's like, "What does the Silver Guardian want something to do with me?"
Again,
Or
this
my
was a
brother.
This was a misunderstanding on other people. I'm here to get you out of here and move on.
God.
But
I knew my brother was a fuck up, but I didn't know he was this deep into some shit.
what?
Although I do have some questions after hearing that.
Are you hurt at all, sir?
I mean, outside of being he looks at his wrists and like points them out, and you just see like a bunch of like just markings and rope burn.
I guess in whatever way I can tend to. I don't really think I can do much with bandaging, but I would assume he has a first aid kit on him to help out. I'm just trying to make sure he's cool the ways I can.
The moment you try approaching him, he like sticks the knife out at you.
Okay, he backed off. He was just offering a first aid kit, basically.
It's like,
Thorsten just sighs and moves forward, like just whatever about the knife. He'll stop once he gets close enough, and hold out his hand. Just hand over the knife. No one is gonna attack you.
if this is a misunderstanding, and I'm not the person you're looking for,
No.
I don't know where my brother is. I haven't talked to him in a few years.
I'll ask about that later. But this isn't the main concern. There was a misunderstanding, and we heard you were kidnapped. We are here to make sure you can walk out of here and that you can live in peace after this. Just hand me the knife, and I will walk you out of the building, and you don't have to think about any of this again.
He raises an eyebrow for a moment and takes in his surroundings, like just like the room, and then also like you guys again, and like looks at Chris and the thing that took him, and is like, I want compensation.
Yeah,
What do
name
you
your
want?
price.
He wasn't expecting that one. he
Chris walks up. Yeah. Give me a second. He like walks into like one of the kitchen cabinets. He
Most
You want-
deadpan look on his face.
You want Konami? You can have Konami.
She's not for sale, but if you have something really valuable, then maybe. From like above the fridge, he just pulls out like 5,000 in cash. Hands it to Orchid.
This guy seems like such a drug dealer.
Yeah, I think he's a drug dealer.
He takes a look at the cash and he looks back at Chris. He's like, "Make it 10."
You drive a hard bargain, Orchid, but I think I can do that. And he goes back into the same cabinet and pulls out another.
Goes into a different cabinet.
Every cabinet has money.
Yeah.
His other rainy day jar and his other rainy day jar.
Yeah.
The longer this takes, like you could see tension building and Thorsten's shoulders of a layer of I am not dealing with this bullshit much longer.
He takes the other wad of 5K and he looks at all of you and he like slowly like takes it and like pockets it into like the inside of his jacket. And he's like, "So I'm gonna leave now." And he like waves the knife around at everybody. He's like, "I'm gonna leave." And
Benji waves goodbye.
Do you want like a juice box or anything? Where you go?
he just gives you like a side eye.
or just get out of here. Just forget our faces. We forget this.
Yeah.
Please, just forget.
Actually, Conan, can you put him back where you got him?
No.
And he goes, "What?" And he like Konami's like, "Well, of course." And and you just see Konami go into her spiral and just and like sucks him up and spirals out into the clouds.
Ooh.
And he goes, "Wait, what?" And he like tries to go stab Konami as the spiral comes into him, and then just like the knife falls clattering on the floor.
Oh Lord. Nice.
Chris, I think you owe him another 5,000.
What was that?
I think you owe him another $5,000.
Ooh.
I'm glad we could traumatize so many orchids within like a month span of time.
Yeah. I mean, if he has like Cash App or anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thorsten pacing.
Yeah. Well, while you guys are here, welcome.
You want a juice box?
Nobody wants any of my beverages.
I'll take the juice boxes. That's fine.
Sure. There's this fridge. I also have another fridge in my room that has more stuff. But yeah, just help yourself.
Sweet, thanks, man. Benji will now start raiding the fridge.
I assume there's like a bar area.
Yeah.
So like, Adam sits on the bar. Like, no, he's not gonna drink anything. He's just like stretching his head, like, Chris, we're, and like Adam like sits down. Yeah, Chris, that wasn't our orchid. I'm pretty sure you get that now, but like, we're not from this universe.
Okay.
You told him to that like twice now. What else do you want him to say about it?
Yeah.
What universe are you from, guys?
Universe 1C, obvious. We don't know.
Like the yokai place?
No, we're from a timeline where Ransik won, and the Time Force Rangers were us.
You guys were the Time Force Rangers? Like
we picked up the mantle after
26
Ransik
years
won.
ago?
After Ransik won.
Yeah, I'm totally that old. I'd appreciate that.
Hey, I mean, I don't judge. Maybe they got really good skincare or something.
Maybe.
Post-apocalyptic world.
Okay, so another timeline.
Yes,
All the preservatives and the radioactive waste,
Yeah. Yeah, we're from a different timeline. We're Ransik 1, and it was chaos. Like, it was just, the world was horrible. The world was basically dead, run by mutants.
And it was so bad you all came here.
No,
We don't know how we came here, honestly.
That was
it was
involuntary.
a happy accident.
Oh, someone. You guys just ended up here doing time force stuff.
It was a very anime situation of us were in process of dying, and extra dimensional beings were like, "Yo, want a second chance?" And then they yeeted us here and bonded into our souls, or ate, yeah, whatever.
Oh, so your yokai brought you here.
Yeah,
Huh. And so there's like multiple versions of you guys?
of me, I'm not aware of one, but I mean,
But
Well,
there's a
Orchid.
couple. Yeah.
You just met Orchid.
I did just meet Orchid, yeah.
Yeah, so there's.
Well, there's other
um,
ones of Soren and Orchid and Adam.
Yeah, there's a different version of me, and there's another version of Orchid, and I do a little like finger gun over at Soren where he's at.
But
Yeah.
me and Thurston, we're originals, baby.
Oh my god.
So is it like if you guys meet each other, like the time will explode or something?
No,
No, it
that-
just kind of it makes people have some existential crises. I think.
We don't know
Oh,
what
did you guys know any Chris's back in your universe?
You were probably dead.
We were too
Yeah.
busy fighting and almost dying on a daily basis to try to figure that out. But
Actually, what year were you born, Chris?
God, how Chris
Well,
is 23.
that
and
might-
it's 2026. So
That
Dude,
might.
did you guys see like
Oh,
Eric's
3,
old
2003.
roster? Have you guys seen Eric's old roster of Power Rangers like names, or from those log files? There's just so many Chris's. So many.
What is
I
it?
did notice that.
Chris's age or birthday / age would not really matter too much because as you guys.
because
You're
I
probably dead.
actually Thorsten, that doesn't matter too much. Our Orchid's actually old. Was it older or younger?
Younger than this orchid.
Our Orchid's younger than that one.
Oh,
Time, the age doesn't matter.
so it's just the names that are the same,
Mhm.
but it's kind of just a different person.
It's
General physical
It is
appearance,
The approximate
name,
universe
It's a
equivalent.
variant.
Yeah, variant.
everything is the same, but the age.
age is up in the air, and we're assuming due to the fact that things in our time were more chaotic.
This seems like some complicated stuff Melissa would get into.
So probably Chris, you were dead in our universe, or never had a chance, or maybe you were. We never knew.
Oh, that's
We
pleasant.
were too spread out. Keeping track of everybody was kind of difficult.
Well, I guess I got lucky being born here. You guys like it here?
I don't know. The last few months has been kind of a repeat.
Yeah. Well, I guess in
love
that
it.
case, I don't mean any offense or anything, but you guys coming here kind of, messed us up a little bit. Not that that's your fault, but that's kind of a coincidence.
Well, what from from the news, there's also other Power Rangers in other cities also running amok also. So
Yeah.
I don't know
It's not
about
just
running
us.
amok.
I look at Ritz or something. Just go with it.
Adam,
Yes.
as you guys are chatting, you get a buzz from your phone, but you get a police alert
Oh, I pull up my phone. Check it.
from your police app.
I check out the police.io
Please.io.
Silver Guardians NY or Silver Guardians PD.
And you pick up on a call, a call being called in. We have a case of a 1394 at in an alleyway of downtown near the, or I guess northern, by the Silver Hills University. Over. And the moment you hear the code, you know that's the code that they gave for the power dust.
Okay. I mean,
Yep,
Chris.
that's me.
Chris, ready for a trial by fire?
Ooh, I haven't gotten dressed yet.
No, we're going now.
Are you ready?
Hey,
Good.
yeah.
I'm
Uh, guys, we got something happening over the university about the power dust.
Power dust.
Just something is happening, or do
Yeah.
you have more details?
I mean, stuff happens with the power dust all the time at the university. I don't mean to burst your bubble.
Yeah, that's interesting and everything, but could you tell me more? You're like,
Oh, there's some local hoodlums smoking marijuana over here. Oh, really?
Well, that's the
Is
difference
it
between like marijuana and like superpower
God.
drugs give you powers. You know, it's like I think that's the difference there. You know.
Yeah.
Potato. It's just a different sort
I'm
of.
just saying, I just don't want to end up going over there. We've somehow stumbled into like trying to beat up a bunch of dare kids that are just there.
But yeah, SHU is very close to here, as Chris would know. It wouldn't be more than like a 10 or 15-minute drive.
Okay.
But anything else from the radio, like just besides that?
No, it was just a call in.
Just a call in.
Yeah, and then you hear also on the somebody else receiving the message like, copy that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, let's go check it out. Maybe it won't be anything. Maybe it'll be something. But let's see.
Sure. Do you guys want to ride with me?
No, we got someone.
You guys are not gonna go together.
I mean, okay.
Or come with or I drag Chris. I drag Chris with us basically.
Okay, personal space, buddy.
As you guys are heading towards the elevator, and it opens up, you guys pile in. You see the spiral come through the balcony, and with some glitter. And Konami's like looking around and looks at the elevator. He's like, "Ugh, now what?"
We're gonna go do some drugs.
No.
She's speechless for a moment. She's like,
Yeah, we're gonna go get some drugs.
"That sounds fun.
You can come with if you want.
I'm in." And she spirals her way into the elevator right before it closes.
All right.
Is it like super cramped in there? Is it like
Oh, 1000%.
How many
Okay.
people? Like 7 people.
It would be 6 of you. Yeah.
and like the
Just the
like,
elevator music.
and the elevator theme of the Time Force theme update.
You guys are cramped. The
It's
6
really
of you going down
slowed
from
down
building
elevator
99
animation.
to 1, just one by one going through all the different things. But we will fast forward to you guys driving over to the opposed area. And you guys arrive to seeing a group of people in the back of the alleyway, muttering and like passing some stuff around.
Ooh, they look like fun. You want me to go talk to them?
By all means, I guess.
Okay. Chris is gonna approach. He'd still be in his like school casual.
So wait, hold on.
uniform.
Are we okay with Chris just randomly talking? Okay, go for it. No opposition.
I mean, does anyone stop Chris?
I really don't know how to react. I don't even know what we're doing technically.
I I go up with Chris. I like make sure I keep an eye on the video, make sure he doesn't get hurt at least.
Okay. Are we all in like have we all transformed? Are we doing like weird vigilante gear? Everybody like, what is the setup of like what we're trying to do?
I guess that's up to what you would do.
It's still like daylight, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Like we're just going in cities out there.
You guys are going to where the call was, which is some alleyway near the university.
Okay.
I think. So is it like a lot of people there or no?
When you go into alleyway, it's empty. It's a really deep alleyway with a bunch of different avenues. But when you go in, it's empty. You see some rats going around, like a trash can tumbles over, and then in the back, you like I said, you see two guys muttering some stuff and they're like passing some things between each other.
Okay. All right. Adam says, guys, if you don't want to be, if you guys don't want to be like associated with me, just go ahead, or just stay far away from me, I guess, and or just try not to get seen with me. And Adam's gonna morph.
Oh God.
What? Okay.
Oh Lord.
Yo-
Good
yo,
luck,
Chris,
Chris.
I don't know how easy it's
under-
gonna be to negotiate with a Power Ranger beside me.
Yokai Spirit Infusion and Alan morph.
Raises valid point. Ignore it anyway.
Valid. I've accepted. I've processed. Oh well.
Yeah, Adam just goes up with Chris, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Or just
See,
Chris goes behind me, either one.
Adam, that's very. Like, I don't think they're gonna be in a mood to talk if you're gonna be dressed like that, you know?
More of it just in case.
Whoa. Okay, whatever. I'll work with it.
Do you guys follow suit with Chris and Adam, or do you guys stay like at the entrance of the alleyway? Again, it's a deep alleyway, so like if you guys don't follow, you would like lose them.
I'll follow after. Just yeah. I'm not gonna transform yet.
Yeah, I'm holding
Okay.
back.
Then yeah, you guys start approaching, and then they of course they hear you guys' footsteps, and they go,
I
oh.
also want to set up the camera in a certain way so like it could get like by the fight if there's a fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Konami immediately after you morphed, she was like, ugh, and she spiraled away. And she's just sitting on the rooftop, just like on her phone, just like ignoring the situation.
Chris will walk up, and I'm assuming they notice us and like turn to us.
Yeah, they're like, oh, what do you want? And then they look behind Chris and they're like, oh, it's the Power Rangers.
Hey guys.
And you see they're wearing varsity jackets for SHU.
Ooh.
Do I recognize those varsity jackets?
Yeah, it's SHU. It's
our football team.
Well, like I mean, like because like I fought also varsity jacket guys like from earlier.
yeah. Well, also I mean, in this area, like you only really have SHU. There's like community colleges, but they don't have like teams. So like, so yeah.
I don't even come from this world, but I was just imagining you got bullied and like given a swirly by some of those like jocks from. I'm sorry.
But yeah.
So I'm gonna say it's our football team, right?
When you look at them, you actually see on like the arm, it's for the basketball team.
Okay. Would I happen to know or like recognize these people? Know their names?
You do not. They don't seem to be they don't seem to be what's the word for it? They seem to be subs, like bench warmers.
Gotcha. Hey, what's up, guys? Basketball, right? I don't recognize either of you. That's irrelevant. But yeah, you see, we're kind of going around getting as much power dust as we can. I'm sure you guys know. But yeah, my friend here is kind of collecting it.
They kind of like look at each other and look at you, and you're like, you're with him?
Yeah, for now. You guys
I
have
turn my head
any
to Chris.
That's kind of a trick question. We know you have some. And we're willing to pay.
They look at each other again. They look at you as like, you guys better back off.
He's such a fuckboy, man. I love
This
it.
is whatever jokes or plans you guys have. This is not funny.
Chris reaches behind his back, summons just like a stack of money from his apartment.
He summons.
Summons a stack of money from his apartment. Pulls it out. I'm not kidding. No jokes.
Yeah, Adam, because you're standing behind Chris, when he like reaches behind him, you just kind of like see like a little like flash and like kind of like dust as like money appears in his hand.
And Alan like puts his head like, what the fuck? Like,
The kind of stuff you see in like the actual Japanese tokusatsu.
Right.
Characters just pulling shit out of thin air.
Right?
It's real if you want to count it in front of the sun.
Right at the sun.
I have a reputation uphold. I'm not gonna.
And they looked at they looked at each other again. They looked at you like, wait a minute, you're Chris.
Yeah, and I don't know who you are, so let's make this snappy.
Well, Chris, you better get out of here. Just because you're a popular kid doesn't mean that you get everything you want always. So get out if you know what's good for you, or that pretty face of yours is gonna get it.
alright. I think it's when Adam steps up. Alright, guys, that's enough. What my friend here said. We're not gonna buy it from you. Just hand it over. It does not have to get messy or dirty or anything.
Listen, we'll give you double whatever you paid for it.
Don't listen to him. Just give it over. We'll just give it over, and yeah, nothing bad has to happen.
Yo, I feel like Benji's entire reality is just like watching Power Ranger bodyguard a drug deal.
We're buying. Come on. No, they're like, you have quite some nerve, and you see them reach into their pockets where they stuffed whatever the contents they had before when you guys walked up, and they pull out these little baggies. One is holding a blue baggie, and the other one's holding a yellow, as they run it across their nose, and you just see like dust flying in the sunlight, glittering, as they're like, you guys are gonna get it now, as you see their eyes flash and like kind of like glaze over blue and yellow respectively, and then they get like this aura around them as like you see their veins kind of like pop out and illuminate, and they get like this just kind of almost like an aura shield around their persons, respectively blue and yellow. I need you guys to roll me initiative.
My mistake, guys. We'll just be leaving.
Adam like sighs, like, oh, like, but before, like, I guess, could I pull up my shield before initiative or no?
I'm sure I can see you can pull out your shield.
Thorson just face palms.
Just me and Chris, right? Just roll initiative.
I would say everybody. How far back are you guys standing from this?
I'd have been pretty close by.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So
Adam, are you extending your follow me?
Yeah, I guess follow me. Like,
Chris would definitely follow Adam in this situation.
yeah, I would say all of you would roll for me. Also, as that happens, you guys also hear noises behind you guys, Benji, Thorson, and Soren. You guys turn around and you guys also hear like some doors and also some silhouettes from the incoming light of the sun. Silhouettes as a bunch of other SHU jocks start appearing from behind like some doors and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And you also see some on like the rooftops. And this is
friends.
what you guys see. Boop.
oh damn, that's a lot of jocks.
That's a lot of cash.
It's a lot of fish.
No more much, it's just jocks that we gotta fight now.
You guys.
All of them are named Chadwick.
Bryce, is that you?
Bryce, yo, my man, how you been?
What's up?
Have you seen
Brock.
this in
Brock, Biff, Chance, Chad.
Riff.
Chadwick.
Alright, I need all of you to roll, please.
Sure.
Oh, I did roll before.
But you
roll
cleared
again.
it out. I'll do it again.
Well, no, Thorsten's is on here.
I don't see
I'm
it.
following Adam.
Do you see it now?
Nope.
Now?
Nope.
Do you see anything on the turn order?
Just the jocks.
Only-
I see
see
the
the jocks.
jocks.
You have to add the tokens from this page onto there. You probably have the tokens added from the other page.
Oh, they are the other page ones. That's fine.
I did want to just put this out as a reminder since we're finally all fighting like together in a sense, but everybody. Oh, I mean, anybody that's I guess it's just Adam since he's the only one that it's transformed. But you get an upshift on all of your Power Ranger weapon attacks, power weapon
really?
attacks.
Really? Oh,
Because I have my grid tech too now, so everybody on the team when they're more.
So what's going on with Chris with the D4?
Well, I'm following Adam.
You're following Adam. Okay.
Oh,
So I
Four
would be
behind.
at 11.
Four.
I guess.
Yeah, 4 behind you.
okay, so I'll roll
Okay.
1d4.
Yeah, I just need one more person to roll, I think. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
These guys came from the roof. Oh, Benji was following me. Oh, damn. Wait,
I
Benji,
didn't-
you followed me.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Oh, okay,
I didn't realize you were doing follow me, so I missed that. I'm sorry.
Oh, let me put the
My bad.
6.
Mm-hmm.
So that just puts me at okay, already there. Cool.
Yep, I already did it for you guys.
Thank you.
Let me just get some rolls up in here.
Ron's awake, Chad's awake. Frederick. Let's see what other like Chad names are there.
Someone's just named like Ocean or something.
Like something like super dumb or Wolf or something.
Wolfgang,
Wolf.
Wolfric, Wolfgang,
Wolfric.
whatever.
Wolfric.
Hmm.
You got
Well, it's kind of very interesting how these
Got at least one named Pete.
these 5 colored individuals are going before you 5 colored individuals. Huh. Interesting how that works out.
Interesting. You just get jumped in an alleyway.
Hmm. Unfortunate.
Oh, question. So the defend action, that's like an action you have to take before you attack, right? It's just like straight your turn. Like
The defend action is a whole action
A
that
whole-
you
Yeah.
can take on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you
So
did that, then you couldn't attack.
Okay. So if I do that, I can't attack, or if I attack, I can't do that. Okay.
yeah. So this is what's going on here, and as you guys see, these other guys, they already come up already with like this aura around them. So you guys see, some of them shining red, some of them shining pink, black, blue, yellow, and their eyes are glazed over. And we start off with this guy right here. This one coming out of this door over here, turning around the corner, rushes over to you, Soren, with a bat in hand, swings it around, and you see it illuminate black for a moment as he slams it into you with only one hand.
Damn it, but I have nothing wrong with tiny winged mammals. That was a dumb joke. Okay, so moving on.
He's the Batman.
He is the Batman.
He just swings the bat at me. Just a tiny mammal squeaking.
This is a D. That is a D10. Oh, never mind. I can't do better than that because that's the D10 that rolled that, huh? That's fine. 21.
All right. Let me see with my things.
And this, yeah. Remember, you guys are unmorphed, so you would have to look at your unmorphed.
That hits. Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy comes up and swings with just one hand right into your gut, knocking the wind out of you, dealing you 2 energy damage.
Damn. Okay.
And we take energy damage. What the hell?
That's rough. Yeah.
What kind of bat is this?
And then yeah, so you get knocked the wind out of you, and you start coughing a little bit, and he kind of like twirls the bat around, and then slams it into his hand, and you just see this aura around it as it fades away from the
Watch
bat.
out, we got a badass here.
Coughs up blood.
Yeah, and as you see like the aura like fade away from the bat, he kind of just like tosses it away.
Oh my god.
This one over here comes running this way up to you, Benji. And goes in for just a sucker punch on you. So this is gonna be this die instead. Sheesh! 21.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Yeah.
Yeah, he comes up for a punch and punches you square in the face.
My nose.
You take 1 energy damage.
Thank you. Can I have another?
Another one. This one runs up, and you see that he's rocking a crowbar, and he takes it in both hands and goes, and as you're like clutching your stomach still sore, and he comes and tries to swing it right over your head. 16.
They're out to beat the optimism out of you, Soren.
Man, good thing Orchid isn't here. Just start gunning down college kids.
Damn, bro. Now that Orchid's gone, I could use normal people as the enemies.
It literally would end that day, and just that it would literally be written up as school shooting after school on the news.
It really would be. Oh my god. Commander
basketball team gunned down.
Commander Dixon would have a field day with that.
The Power Rangers are killing our
the power menace. Anyway, so Soren.
Have to leave town because of
Soren, a 16.
Okay.
Does that hit?
16 does not hit.
All right. So yeah, so as he tries to swing down with his crowbar, you're able to block him, maneuver your way out of that, and he just hits the floor. And as it hits the floor, it bends a little bit, and he just goes, "Ugh, stupid," and he drops it as it loses the aura around it. This one.
I'm glad he missed.
This one goes here, and then goes 1, 2, 3. And you see him run up here, stop, take a look at Benji and Thorsten, and kind of just like hold his hands up and like prepared as he takes the defend action. And then the illuminated red ones. This guy runs up to you, Soren, and he's wearing these gloves that have like little like stilted things in the knuckles. As he kind of comes up and like kind of bobs and weaves a little bit, comes in for a hook on you.
He's wearing Estus.
Holy shoot balls! I'll roll again just to see, but damn. Because I don't think that would be almost really hard to get better than that. 25.
25 definitely hits.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it doesn't.
Oh yeah, totally. He comes in for a right hook and hits clean in the jaw as it makes contact, and you feel this pressure against you. And as the initial contact, you feel like the pain and like the force, but then you feel like this like extra as like this like almost shotgun effect from his arm after the fact, blasting you even farther back. So like almost like a secondary impact from the hit as you take 3 energy damage.
Okay. and I'm knocked out then.
The way you're describing that was so great. It made me think those like X-ray moments you have in like Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
Punches.
Damn it, all the Chadwicks and Wolfgangs and Barracks and all that. Derek and Barrick.
Yeah, that was the red one.
Knocked out. I'm knocked out.
That was the red one.
Bro, the red one's got power strikes, bro. That's whack.
That's almost like
Who
crazy.
would've guessed?
You could have guessed that.
That means that blue one over there has just got to be sitting over there being like, yo, that paper I wrote yesterday was pretty lit.
I was gonna be like,
Nod.
why are you even doing the blue dust? Just do Adderall.
I know, right? I'm,
Way
so,
easier.
I'm like, our main power is just like, oh yeah, we got a smart.
we're
Yay,
kind of
advantage.
we're kind of smart.
And you can heal Power Rangers. Like,
Yeah, like here, have a heal. Yeah,
This
like,
one runs up over here onto the stairs and also like kind of gets himself in a ready position as he defends. This yellow one in front of you, Chris, immediately starts running at you, and like you're not ready for it as like just the takeoff of this guy, as like almost like, and he kind of like has like the movements of like he's like trying to like dribble around you and kind of like fake you out, like if he's on like the basketball court, and he comes up to you, and he gets low, and he like comes up to you, and fades on one side, fades on the other, and then you just his fist lightning fast as he lays into your abdomen. That will be this die instead.
I hope I've been doing the core exercises.
I'm gonna use a villain point.
Oh my god.
That's fake.
Fake news.
Okay. Sorry, not sorry.
Are you a villain point
A
whistleblower?
23. That's a crit.
Yeah, that is.
Cool. So he comes in and lightning fast. One of the punches, like you see his arm, you see his hand cocking backwards, but then you feel this like force in your gut as like the actual impact of his fists was delayed as you take 2 energy damage.
Damn, dude.
And then you see his other fist going in and then shotgunning, rearing backwards. With a 23.
No, that hits that.
With doing 1 energy damage.
Just this time though, only hit this time.
And once again, just like almost like a delayed effect, as like he jabs you twice and then backs up, and he's like there's a clean almost 5 like 2-3 inches, or sorry, like 2-3 feet apart from you guys now, as he backs up, and then you just get in your abdomen, an after effect like shock,
Hey, y'all,
gasping for breath.
I just, because I'm getting a little scared, I just want to remind everybody, don't try to get them all out at once, but we can use the +5 if we want to spend story points. Just putting that out there.
Yep.
Then this one that's up here jumps over to this trash can and then jumps down with like a spinning roundhouse kick on Thorsten.
How many feet did he move? Like 20 feet? Goddamn, dude.
Well, he goes from here to here and then jumps down, so 20 total.
That was 20 feet. Oh my god. This is good steroids, dude. Jesus Christ.
Let's roll that. Okay. 17.
Nope.
S-
He sees the roundhouse kick and literally just slaps it out of the air. Like, no.
as you slaps it out of the air.
Denied.
Well, it definitely can't be a slap, but as you stop.
Not a literal slap, you know what I mean? Like, blocks it.
Yeah, as you block it, it kind of just like a midair, just like kind of like stands still as he kind of like like still midair, readjusts himself, pushes off the force of your arm, and then kind of like lands upright in front of you. And then the moment he lands without missing a beat, goes low and goes for a sweep of the legs. Hitting you with a 16.
Nope. Once again, blocks it. This time he kind of like sees it and throws a quick blocking kick out to disrupt the sweep.
And as kind of almost like a stalemate of like the impact of it, he readjusts himself, gets up in like a fighting stance. And then the ones here on like the tippity top kind of area.
They take up basketballs.
They're
Start
gonna
throwing
start
basketballs at
eating
us.
shit. Yeah.
You see like one of them, they pick up like this just like some trash. It looks like just like a used like beer bottle of sorts or beer can, and it illuminates pink as they chuck it down at you, Thorsten. It's gonna be this die instead. A Jesus, a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, as this thing comes shattering against you, this glass bottle, dealing you 2 energy damage. And as it shatters around you, the shards, the energy you see flicker away from the shards. And then this one runs up.
Why did these guys hit better than actual like villains and stuff like that? You know, like goddamn, rather minions.
I think it's because there's an insane amount more of them. You know, we're getting hit quite more frequently.
Oh, that's fair.
That too. This other one comes up and then kind of does the same thing, but this time just picks up like a wad of like just like crumbled up paper and kind of like tosses in their hand for a moment. And then you also notice on the side of their bomber jacket, their varsity jacket, he's from the baseball team, and he like winds up and throws it like right at your face, Thorsten.
Cool.
Let's see that. A 28.
Yeah.
That will be 2 energy damage.
Cool.
Ooh.
Hitting you square in the face, knocking you backwards.
Are you a TPK from Varsity Kids?
This also happens when they're all front loaded on us.
That is true.
And I can't heal anyone, so
You get morphed, right?
So now this one that's behind this one that just pummeled onto Chris, he reaches into his back pocket and he pulls out this like kind of his phone and starts dialing on it, and then like his phone gets this like blue aura on it. And that's that. That's for both of the blue guys. They do the same thing.
Okay.
Adam, it is your turn.
They're just activating the 5G cell towers to give everyone cancer.
Yeah.
They're calling in the Zords early.
Calling them in the market. Let's get this going.
Okay, this is great. So should I help out Benji or?
Yeah, you see behind you immediately, like just like the bump, like because everything happens, 6 seconds. Soren and Thorsten, they get beat up immediately. They just get like ragdolled on by just a bunch of these hoodlums, and then you see in front of you, just like even your eyes, you can't even keep up with the speed of this guy, as just like these 2 indents in Chris's abdomens as he just gets the air knocked out of him as he like kind of tumbles backwards a little bit, getting 2 clean blows into Chris.
Okay, so I think Benji can pick him up when when you morph.
Yep.
All right, so I guess trying to think how to do like without like I guess I would try and protect Chris also. That's also the main deal. I was gonna do. So am I considered like attacking in reach within the yellow guy in front of me?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, then I don't want to kill this kid, so I'm just gonna.
Energy blast him, just fry him.
The one time I used the energy blast,
Yeah.
it hits and kills a kid.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, so I mean that you're aware of, yeah, you've never tried to actually use any like ranger energy on these guys, but you fought energy induced before.
With my shield, can I use it? But also like, actually, it'll be the same as using my regular hands. So yeah, so I'm gonna use my shield in the sense of like using it in stun instead of like actually trying to do damage.
That's fine.
Okay. Specialized. I can upshift because of range attack. I also get upshift because of
Blue
supercharge
Ranger MVP.
and thingy. There you go. Nah, I'm gonna do that later. Actually, 1 minute. That's just like a full combat, right? For 1 minute.
It's 10 rounds,
10 rounds is a minute.
so that's quite a while.
All right, so I think I'm gonna augment my power weapon, so I'm gonna spend 1 power point to upshift it also for 1 minute.
Charging the laser beam.
I'm not gonna shoot the laser beam at him.
Just go Super Saiyan on his turn. Hey, why don't you soul burn against it too?
Yeah. Just why not? You bring out everything.
While you're at it, yeah.
Getting all crit success. Come on. Okay, that's it.
Call upon the Ichibod within. Damn, bro, what is that?
Now there's a 21 hit.
What is that? Yeah, it does 1000%.
Alright, oh, let me minus the 1.
Too bad it's not an actual crit.
Yep. Alright, so with the it's not an actual crit. That damn it.
So you're gonna just do 1 stun?
Stun, but I got extra attack, so I'm gonna hit again. Do that all over again. From there. Let's try. Here we go.
Oh my lord. Sheesh, dude. Alrighty. So what are we doing?
That's definitely crits.
Yeah.
An actual crit.
So what are we doing here?
Alright. So does he like fully stun? Like so with stun, for them to be unconscious, it needs to meet their
HP,
health,
yes.
right? Their HP.
Yeah, their current HP, which that you're aware of because they haven't been touched, their full HP, but you don't know what that full HP is.
So whatever the crit, like that one, make that into more stun.
So you're saying you're gonna do 2 stun?
2 stun.
Yeah. Actually, can I also argue like the power strike? Can I put that as like the stun instead of actual damage? I know.
I mean, it specifically says +2 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's up to the DM.
Yeah.
I'll say because you critted to Kingdom Come, I'll give it to you this time.
This time, okay. So yeah, the power strike.
Because you triple critted, so I'll give it to you. It's fine.
Yeah. So +2 extra stun.
So it's already 2 because of the crit, and you're saying an extra 2 because of power strike.
It beats the power strike, yeah.
So that's 4 plus the initial 1, so it's at 5.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
And
how does this look when you rear back this augmented power weapon of yours, coated in like the energy of Ichibod and Benji?
so I kind of think like I do my first like hit, or like I with a like a left jab because my shield's on my right hand, and I just kind of like use the edge of the shield to go and like just strike him right in the stomach, like chest.
Yeah, he definitely, the wind gets knocked out of him as he like staggers backwards. He's like,
and the other strike, I just use the faceplate of the shield to just like push him, like to like basically like a shield bash to his face. with even stronger essence because I used my 2 damage on that power strike.
Yeah, he's just ding as he's clutching his abdomen with one hand and his like face with the other, kind of just like kind of in a hunched over position. Is that your turn?
And I'm going to. Would it be rough terrain even if I move away from him, even though he's stunned?
Yes,
So it'll be rough terrain.
because you're still in his reach.
Okay, then I'm
Is he unconscious or is he still up?
Oh, he's still up.
Jesus Christ. Then I'm gonna move up. 1, 2, up there. So it's gonna be most of my movement, I think, anyway. So, and there it goes. I'm gonna be up to this blue guy.
Sounds good to me. Soren, Benji. It is your go, Benji.
Oh, I think you said Soren. What happened?
Well,
Sword
well,
down.
Soren's down.
Unconscious, yeah.
I guess it's time for me to do something.
Definitely try.
Lord, So did we come in just uniform? Is that what we did?
Yeah, you guys are on the job.
They're on the beat.
Chris is the only one that looks like a regular person.
Well, I have my like silver tongue like outfit on, so.
Well,
Mhm.
you're morphed.
Yeah, but you're morph, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But everybody else, like, here's the. Obviously, Chris doesn't care. But if you morph, you gotta kill these people. You can't let them go telling people.
That's what Chris thinks. Oh lord, Chris is the new orchid.
This is Orchid now, goddamn.
That's what Orchid would say. Chris doesn't care what happens.
Chris. Anyways,
Orchid,
Benji.
like, you gotta kill these kids now. Chris
What
is
do you-
like,
I'm trying to
They
figure out what
know
I'm
too
supposed to.
much.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do because I just don't know why. Should he just? I don't really think he would just morph. All I can think to do is make him throw himself in the trash can and then morph. But that still sounds stupid.
They,
I need to morph.
They won't even notice, dude.
I don't know.
They're high, so.
You know what? Why not? He's gonna act like he's terrified, like, oh crap, and go run in the
Okay.
trash can. Then he'll do sorry, infusion. He's trying to do his morph. He's going to morph, and that's what I'm hoping to do. Is that fine to do it from there and hop out?
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Everybody needs healing. So I'm use most of my pool, I guess.
Chris is doing just damn.
Just is the requirement for the power heal just personal power, or does it take free actions?
It's personal power. I
Oh.
can. Let me just read it really quick. I can tell
It's
you.
a free action to use.
That's what I'm saying. Is it?
Yeah, I'll have to spend free actions.
Okay. Well, so because remember, since we are in combat, it does take 2 free actions to morph. So keep that in mind when you're doing your power heal. I don't know how many free actions you have left.
Okay, I got I have 4 free actions total, so that gives me 2 free actions.
So you could
after
do 2
getting
power
morphed.
heals.
I'm not doing power heal. It's his other thing, his helping hand. Free action. Okay, yes, I can do 2 of it.
So just do one Thorson, one Soren.
Well, I just want to see if is that what you guys want to do, or I can give 2 to one person and I can try to get the other person up the next round. I don't know. If I can get them right back up. I just didn't know if they want me to go ahead and do that.
If you get
Wow.
Thorsten,
Yeah,
then
Thorson
they'll-
for sure.
You get Thorsten up for sure.
Yeah. So like Soren's not gonna go until after all of the goons again. So
They'll probably punch me in the head.
So do you want me to give 2 to Thorsten and then come back around and give it to you, Soren, next time?
Yeah, I think that works for me anyway.
Okay. Thorsten, you get these 2, and I will try to get Chris when I can.
Throws up one.
if you can morph yourself, Benji.
Sure. Yes.
I was to say, since I'm unconscious, I can't argue for you to heal someone else first. So
Oh, there it is, multi-sided. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then after I pop those out, I will rip my tail out and do a slishy slash at the dark gentleman in front of me.
I will cut him in twain.
Twain.
Yeah.
Alrighty, cut him down. Let out your inner orchid.
Rip and tear.
Tear and rip.
I forgot what I named it. It's great. Okay. Did I have power? Oh, hold on.
Oh, by the way, my token doesn't update with like the power, the personal power.
It doesn't?
Yeah, it doesn't
okay,
update.
because for me, my HP isn't updating, but I'm assuming I can see your guys' update. And Adam, I see your power updates. That's just on your side.
This is not updated?
But for me, like, no, my HP still says 4 out of 4, but on my sheet, it's 1 out of 4.
Really?
Actually, like, if I refresh the page, it'll fix it.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
really?
that must be just weird like visual
Yeah,
glitch.
it's just our client side. It's
Yeah.
good for
Oh, that's
everybody else.
so dumb. I refreshed it.
Sorry, 16 does hit, yes.
Awesome.
Are you doing too sharp, or are you also going the blunt route? Or I mean the stun route?
Stun around. I'm not trying to do lethal. So.
Uh,
Safe the other way.
They have more than 5 though, which is crazy to me.
I'll just start beating them with like the stick of the scythe. I don't know.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you definitely land and deals 2 stun. Anything else?
That's all I can do. I spent my free action, so. Yeah.
Chris, you regain your breathing.
I imagine he like almost fell to the ground completely, but caught himself. I don't think he's ever been had that happen to him before. I don't even know what you call what just happened. But yeah, like from the ground, I think he'll cough, and then do like a spin, putting like his hand on the ground to push himself up, and do like a spinning kick up towards this guy.
Okay.
Let's
see
the
it.
normal strike.
First, Chris roll.
Of the
Do my,
campaign.
do my dance. I don't have any shifts to this. I don't think.
You get an upshift. Oh wait, never mind.
It's not.
It's
I'm
not a
not
power weapon.
my body is a power weapon.
My body's a weapon.
Maybe Orchid could argue that.
Oof. Sadly, that does not. That's barely. That's a whiff.
Okay. As he does this whiff, he's gonna reach out telepathically to Konami. Hey Konami, sorry to bother you. This is not looking good. All right. I think we need
danger.
some. Think we need some extra juice here.
You
I'm gonna use one of my yokai powers. I
Okay.
want to cast Fireball. No, I'm kidding.
you hear in your head. I guess I'll get my hands dirty.
It's my turn. I don't know if she acts on my turn or directly after me or anything.
In this dynamic of how things are going right now, I would say right after. So, what exactly are you calling out for?
I want her to defeat all these humans.
Just defeat them.
Just listen.
Summon.
I don't know how she does her things. That's up to her. I just give her the end task, and I'm gonna give her some extra juice.
Mm-hmm.
Some extra
And
juice.
spectral weapon or
So the moment you be like, hey Konami, like I need you, and you tap into your soul for a little extra from her. The moment you're about to, you stop as this kind of like wind picks up, and everything around you guys kind of gets blurred into this like wind as it starts fading into like this like almost red aura of sorts. And then it blinds you guys as this blizzard of just red, and they kind of look like petals as you guys just hear the screams and the like just like beat up noises, as when like the blizzard of red kind of just dissipates and kind of shatters into the sky. All that's left is all of these guys knocked out, prone, beat up to Kingdom Come, bruised and battered. And standing, let me, standing above you guys up here is this gentleman.
Crap.
As like the red vortex kind of like is kind of gets kind of sucked back in and centers around this standing red guy. You see him in this like sleek red suit and these two burning symbols across his chest and a shine off his visor. If our dear friend would care to introduce himself. If he's not dead.
Trying to tell.
I think they're mute.
Yeah.
They can talk.
Well, I know
They're
he's
the strong silent type.
Trying to tell if it's in profile or he's wearing a sideways hat.
he's wearing a sideways hat.
I knew it. Sideways Robin Hood hat. Sorry.
Robin Hood hat.
He's just red from Pokemon.
Or I guess Speedy if you prefer.
Speedy, oh no.
I guess they're dead. Oh, well, I guess the whole campaign-
That's the end of the game.
We won.
Well,
We
We've
won.
lost
Let's
our
go.
the one person we needed. It's okay.
Next
No,
time on Power Rangers.
should we pick him or?
I think he just died.
Or they're away from the thing.
And that is
Fell
not
asleep.
okay. I'm gonna hope he didn't die, but I think he died.
He appears, and as he's about to speak, Konami comes down and cuts him in half.
We're not visiting that.
Is this Power Rangers or Kill Bill?
He's like,
So,
red
yeah,
on the inside
so-
and on the outside.
Yeah, so Chris, you start illuminating this gold aura as like sparkles start fading off of you, as the moment you're about to like kind of release this energy to call upon Konami. And she's like, I guess. And she's like about to stand up. This blizzard of red happens. Everybody gets taken down. And standing above is this lovely man's. And with that, we will fade to black until next time.
You were just scared to hit me. You knew you couldn't get through this defense.
But we will see what exactly this is or who this is at the start of next time. So with that, I will call this episode of Power Rangers Shadow Omens. Bye-bye.
bad.
Maybe.